Welcome to another episode of the Piano Ninja Tricks podcast. Hi, I'm Lisa Spector, your piano ninja, helping you become a piano ninja where everything is easier for you at the piano. I am not in my piano ninja outfit, as you've noticed. I'm in my PJs. Here's why. It is May 2024 and it is National Mental Health Awareness Month. And I am doing what I need to do right now to take care of my mental health while I'm grieving the loss of my mother. And this is my comfort clothes. And honestly, this is what I do at night. I play the piano in these pajamas. So I'm just doing it on camera tonight. And instead of teaching you a piano ninja trick this time, I am actually going to play music for you that is really comforting to me and hopefully will be to you too. It's music that really grounds me, and it's so important to me right now. Music is such an enormous part of my emotional support as I go through this grieving process. And I'm going to play music that just nurtures my soul. It's kind of like you have soul food, I have soul music. Do you have soul music? Do you have music that you just go to that you just comforts you? Well, I have so much of it, and I'm going to be very impromptu about it. So I'm not going to announce what I'm going to play because I don't know yet. I'm just going to kind of uh, do what my heart is calling me to do in the moment, and it's all very somber music that it just fills my heart with joy and connects me to my mom as well. And so thank you for being here with me on this journey through this support. And I hope that this music also brings you comfort as well. And I think Gina over here is already sleeping. So I am going to have a sip of my nighttime tea, my sleepy time tea, and play music that nurtures my soul and hopefully nurtures your soul as well. Enjoy. Not surprising to me that I would play a lot of Chopin to bring me comfort. The first one was not written by Chopin, but it was written by Schumann, and it was meant to sound like Chopin. It was from the Schumann Carnival, and the short movement is called Chopin. You would swear it was, I don't know, sounds like a combination of Schumann and Chopin. The second was the middle section of the slow movement, the lento movement of the second sonata of Chopin. And then the last one was the second theme, the second time it comes from the first piano concerto of Chopin. So, which reminds me of a story that I wasn't planning on telling you, sharing with you, but I will, which is I learned that piece, the Chopin E minor, I've played it probably with orchestra more than any other concerto in my repertoire. And I learned it, I think I was 20, and I was at the Aspen Music Festival. And I learned it pretty quickly. So I don't know, maybe that was the start of the Piano Ninja Tricks without me realizing it. But I learned it to enter it in the Aspen Concerto competition. And the winner would then play the Chopin concerto with the orchestra in the big Aspen Music Festival festival. And I learned it, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I don't know, pretty quickly. And I loved this piece. The first time I heard it, I just totally fell head over heels in love with it. And I was studying with John Perry for the first part of the summer and Lillian Clear for the second part of the summer. And what I remember is the competition came in after I was with Perry, and then he went off to tour, and then I had one lesson with Lillian Clear. And so she didn't know me at all. She had never heard me. And I had one lesson of this piece. And the competition was a week away. And she said to me, "You're doing well. You learned it quickly. It's beautiful. But just know you're not going to win the competition because it's just too new." And she shared lots of musical tips with me. And what she didn't know about me, because I was new to her, is how quickly I was like a sponge. I could just take anything any teacher told me and just shift right away and incorporate it. So what she didn't know is that I could take her musical concepts and ideas and apply them right away. So the piece kind of grew up that week. It kind of got very mature that week. And I went on and I won the competition and then played it with orchestra. And it was a big deal. I was 20, and I was preparing for this concert that, by the way, Jack Nicholson and Art Garfunkel were in the audience hearing. And I don't know, a couple of thousand people in the Aspen Music Tent. And my mom flew out for it. So I remember her coming out, flying out from Syracuse to Colorado to Aspen for it. And I remember that day I swam a lot. So I went for a swim, and I was living in a condo with a bunch of other music students, and my mom was visiting. And, around 5 o'clock, I was like off swimming or something, or coming back from the pool. I don't know. I don't remember. But everyone was saying, like, "How's Lisa doing? Is she okay?" And like, everyone was, "Lisa's fine, but her mom is a mess." My mom was so nervous for me because she knew how new the piece was, but it went really well, and it was quite a memorable event. So hope you enjoyed that story. I will be back on Mother's Day. I have another kind of special treat for you. And then I'll be back next week in my Piano Ninja costume with more Piano Ninja tricks. Just taking me time to get my feet under me and get just dealing with grief is like there's no way through it except through it. So just these waves come and go, and I just haven't had my normal focus. So hopefully I will next week, and I'll get a podcast with my ninja costume out for you. However, if you want more Chopin, I'm going to have more Chopin coming up, because I am going to be teaching at the beginning of June a live Chopin Ninja Tricks course with this music, but also really fast virtuosic Chopin music, and telling you how I learn it quickly, how I apply the Piano Ninja Tricks to it, and how you can do that in the Chopin that you're working on too. And with that summer music, I am going to call it a wrap, and thank you for listening. I'm Lisa Spector, your Piano Ninja.